Welcome back, lawn lovers. BW here again. Hey, it's time for another round of fungicide. You may remember that I started out the season with early DMI fungicide treatments to prevent summer patch in May and June to this part of my lawn that has suffered summer patch in the past. Then last month I applied fungicide in July to prevent dollar spot and pythium blight. This will be my second fungicide treatment for dollar spot and pythium blight. July and August are dollar spot and pythium blight season in my lawn. I'm using Pillar G again for this treatment because it works for both dollar spot and pythium blight. This treatment will also help to prevent rust fungus in the lawn, but it's mainly the dollar spot and pythium blight I want to stop because they leave dead spots in the lawn. Rust doesn't kill a lawn, but it doesn't look very good in the lawn when it gets bad. The early DMI fungicide treatment to prevent summer patch worked very well, and I see no summer patch in this part of the lawn. This was the only part of the lawn that received the early DMI fungicide treatment. I also had summer patch last year near the maple tree, as you can see here. Notice the ring shape and frog eye appearance, so typical of summer patch. I replaced the Bewitched Kentucky Bluegrass there with Mazama Kentucky Bluegrass last fall because Bewitched gets summer patch and Mazama doesn't. And sure enough, there has been no summer patch in the Mazama Kentucky Bluegrass this year, even though I knew it was in the soil, just waiting to infect the Bewitched Kentucky Bluegrass again this year. I did get a couple of dead spots in last year's untreated Blue Bank Kentucky Bluegrass renovation. I didn't find any grubs, so this is probably summer patch as well. Thankfully, only part of my backyard gets summer patch now, but I will need to apply early DMI fungicides yearly to prevent summer patch. I can also replace the grass in these areas with Mazama, or another variety of Kentucky bluegrass that is summer patch resistant. Last year I had an unusual dead spot in my front lawn, right next to my driveway, and some very small suspicious spots scattered around the front lawn. Some of the grass in this perennial ryegrass and Kentucky bluegrass mix was dying, but not producing clearly defined dead spots. I thought it was odd, but I wasn't exactly sure what was happening. Here's what the dead spot looks like this year. It's a lot bigger. And here are some of the other spots in the front lawn. It looks like a three-ring circus came to town. Oh, I knew what some of the fungal possibilities could be, but I couldn't put my finger on the exact cause last year. My front lawn didn't receive early DMI fungicide this year, or last year, and the spot next to the driveway got much larger this year. That's what summer patch does. It gets bigger every year. Summer patch affects mostly just Kentucky bluegrass, so that's why I didn't get well-defined dead spots in the front lawn last year. The Kentucky bluegrass was being affected, but the perennial ryegrass was not. The front lawn will get early DMI fungicide from now on, because I'd like to keep my perennial ryegrass. I didn't know that the front yard was getting summer patch pressure in the past. There used to be a large ash tree that protected the grass from the summer heat. I wish I had used Mazama for the Kentucky bluegrass part of that grass mixture. I could re-renovate my whole lawn now with Mazama, but this is a large lawn, and it would be a lot of work and expense for me to do that after all I've been through with my renovations so far. You never know, I just might need something to do in the lawn sometime, or want to experiment with new types of grass. This hobby can lead a person to do some crazy things, you know. Don't forget to like this video, and then hit the subscribe button and ring the bell next to it so that you don't miss any new videos. And remember, you can do it.